All right, guys, another video. This one's more specific about hitting, about PCI tracking, how to get better, how to break out of slumps if you're realizing you can't really line up the ball with your PCI. You feel like you're doing too much, you're doing too little, whatever it may be. You're not comfortable with your current settings. This little intro that's showing Ricky Nation. Okay. All right, buddy. This is showing where I stand on the lifetime leaderboards. Number 19th right now. Lifetime ranked seasons leaderboards. I haven't played ranked in like a week either. So not bad. I know what I'm talking about. It's the only reason why I'm showing this. My PCI settings will be shown, and then when we cut this next little gameplay shit, I hope you enjoyed this video, man. I've been getting this question asked a lot to me lately, so hopefully this helps and it can help people in the future. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry. That's the fucking footage. All right, here we are with the gameplay. We are here to discuss. Basically, I've been getting a lot of questions, right? So this in the intro. Say it again. I get a lot of questions asking me how to not drop my PCI, how to not flick my PCI too far, how to not overcompensate my PCI, how to get more accurate with the PCI. Do control freaks help me with this and help me with that? All right. I'll talk to you about it. I'm not the greatest master of PCI, but I'm pretty damn good with it. Top 50, top 10 lifetime, I think. At least top 20 lifetime. I don't know what the fuck I'm in. I'm you know where I'm standing anymore, but I'm top 50 player, so I can do it. I can swing it. Basically, so my PCI is Starfighter. It's altitude, 80% or 90% cyan. And I chose this PCI because my problem isn't necessarily, you know, overcompensating. It's not being able to track my PCI through my subliminal vision. So what I'm saying is when I'm focusing, if I have just the center PCI, like some people do, it's just the center PCI and it's a little faded, I have trouble tracking where I'm moving it subliminally, not subliminally, oh my god, what's the fucking word I just used? Through my, oh my god. Peripheral vision, Jesus Christ. My peripheral vision has a tough time tracking my own PCI if it's not bright enough for me. And the reason why I have altitude in the center is because what I like to see when I'm hitting is a flat PCI surface inside of my little altitudes on the outside, or on my Starfighter on the outside, because it reminds me to keep my shit level, and kind of it gives me a centered balance. So like it makes me feel like my shit is centered. So when I'm not gonna, if I'm worried about my PCI, right? If I think I'm over moving my PCI too much, I'm not gonna, you know, switch my PCI up, or I'm not gonna try and change my. I'm just gonna leave it right dead center. I'm gonna have it like this, flat, and then try and focus on moving it as little as possible. When I'm going well, I'm able to do this, that, you know, keep myself loose and shit, which helps in some senses on certain pitchers. But for me, stay middle, and then very minimal movements. And if you're still not doing well, right, don't even move your PCI much at all. Just a little bit this way, a little bit of that, like that, you know, here. That was a really good pitch. Jesus Christ. I just missed it. But that's the point, is move it little by little. Now, I'll show you why I don't like the center PCI only. There you go. Boom. Little movements. I'll change the PCI up. We'll do diamonds. None. 80%. We'll apply the change. Just to show you. See, it's just this. It's just the center. Sometimes why I don't like this is that it makes me feel like I don't have enough room to cover with. I mean, I smoked that ball there, but that was because it was right down the middle of the plate. But you see the visuals, it actually matters subliminally in your brain. Don't even think about it. That you see this little diamond, right? And you just think, oh, I feel like I can cover nothing. I feel like my PCI is so small. It's good for people who have very precise PCI placement because it's not really distracting you too much. But for me, I like to know that I like to feel level and centered. So I like a center PCI, like a very flat one. Where this PCI works well against Kluber, where it doesn't necessarily come in handy too well is guys like this. I'll show you. Chapman. This PCI, the small little center one only, helps against guys like Chapman because why? You're gonna have to get really flexible with your PCI because he moves. His pitches move a lot. He throws very, very hard. You're gonna have to make sure you're quick as possible, able to react. Boom. There's that. slower pitching guys, it's more about making sure you don't move too much. That's why the flat, you know, big ass PCI is the one I like to use. It's tough. The PCI is it's what you like, you know. Ultimately, it's what it comes down to, is what you're smart with, what you're good with. I've found that I've had more success with the other one, but I've also had success in terms of when I'm struggling with a PCI, switching to a completely different one. It just changes up the mind. It gives you a nice refresher. Really helps out. So we'll do another swing against Chapman. He needs it. He's tough because he's got that sinker, man. High velo, moves a lot. You really want to focus on not moving your PCI too much. And you see I'm doing these little jab movements. Remind me to be short and quick with it. Not like this and this, because that's going to be overcompensating. Short and quick. Damn. So fast. We'll get it. It ain't easy, but see the short and quick? That was a good pitch. The reason why... That's the reason why Diamond works well for Chapman. You have to have short, quick movements and be really, really precise. And you don't have a lot of time to react. You want as much distractions away from you as possible. Raleigh. Okay. Now, I would say I like the other PCI I used better versus Raleigh, and I'll show you why. Now, Raleigh has a lot to do with movement. His pitches move up and down. It's vertical. Now, why I like the other PCI better, I'll show you. We're gonna go altitude, PCI inner, Starfighter. Here we go. Because it looks so, it's very horizontal, which works well for the vertical pitchers. Now that makes no sense when you say it out loud, but think about it, it does. It's very flat and horizontal, so now you're going up and down. It has the visual of level. Boom. And like I said in my hitting test video, if you didn't watch that, make sure you watch that. I'll link it in the description. Is you want to try and catch Raleigh's pitches like it's on a plate. And I found that it really, really, really helps when you have a flat PCI. And like I said, this is what I'm showing you guys this because it ultimately comes down to what you guys like the most. But these are my thought processes in terms of when I'm picking my PCIs and which ones I like to use. Now, I will show you one pitch you don't really see too much anymore, but just for the sake of this, I'll show you it. Lodolo. Okay. So I like this PCI again instead of the small dot for Lodolo for the same reason I like versus Raleigh. He's up tall pitcher, throws down onto you, very vertical. You want to be able to catch that shit, right? Like it's on a plate with your PCI. And the flat horizontal PCI like this, to me, is the best representation of trying to hit Lodolo in terms of what you want to see and what you want to do. Dot is a little bit, because you have time with Lodolo. He's not going to blow you away with velocity. As he just does that. You know, Lodolo, just cooperate, man. I apologize if my timing's off. I've been a BR goon the last couple of days, so I need to get my legend timing back. But you see, my problem's right there. What am I doing? I'm overcompensating too much for my PCI. I'll show you a little lesson right now. I'm not going to move it. Very small movements. Timing is off, buddy. All right, here we go. If sometimes you're used to starting up here, if you're starting up here, you're moving around a lot, just try and go back to the basics. Just hold it here. Bang. Go right down to the basics. That's all I got for this, man. That's all I got for this. So that's what I think about this in terms of selecting a PCI. They're two vastly different PCIs. I don't like ones that fade, and I'll tell you why I don't like ones that fade, because to me it seems a little bit distracting. It's like when someone has a crazy leg kick and your hitter has a crazy leg kick and it throws you off. When something's fading as a pitch is coming in, it just throws me off. I don't like that. You just start with what you're going to finish with. That's my opinion. That's what I always found work. But ultimately it comes down to what you like. But overall, the basic point of this video is to say, if you're finding that you're struggling with your PCI placement and you can't get it right, start in the middle and don't move it. And keep your finger as light as you possibly can on your stick. And don't even think about it, and you'll realize you'll do a lot better. That's all I got for this video, guys. If you liked it, leave a like, comment what you want to see in the future from this channel, sub, and put that damn bell on so you know when I post. It'll be every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, unless I'm busy, and I can't. But that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm out this bitch. Bye.